the next 2 weeks. Okay, hope you guys packed food, because I sure did.
All clear.
Alright, as we see here in Harambe, one day, let's go.
Everyone.
Now here in Harambe, we don't like to say hello, we say Jumbo.
What's that?
Are you taping random things right now?
Uh-oh. 30 seconds and then I got like 3 minutes of break time.
I'm your expert safari guide or driver.
I don't know if I call Marcus an expert.
I'm gonna have you guys hold for me just a second. You'll be on the next track. So row 2, take 2 and 2. Row 2 all the way through. You're gonna take 2 and 2.
If you have any loose items, go ahead and place them in those net bags in front of you. If you are taking pictures, be sure to hold on to those cameras.
Everybody else will be on the next track. Please watch your hands.
What?
Alright, wash your hands and feet on the right as those doors close. Remember to stay seated at all times and no looking inside the truck.
All clear.
Alright, twin day, let's go. See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Bye
John,
everyone.
everybody, my name is Jessie and I'll be your safari driver for the next.
Safari to the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. If you look up above you, you'll see a green spotting out.
Alright, Caribouti, that means welcome aboard. If you're getting in, make sure you're sliding all the way across, making room for everyone. Parents, if you have smaller versions of yourself, make sure you're putting them in between you guys. It is for their safety. Those doors beside you are going to be closing in just a second, which means it's almost time to go. Make sure you wash your fingers and hands. Don't want those getting crushed. We're just going to wait for a signal to head on out. All right, so say you're in Harambe, Twin Day. Let's go. Wave goodbye, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks. All right, Jumbo, everyone. My name's Tyler. I'm going to be your safari driver for the next 2 weeks. That's right, you are stuck with me. How is everyone doing this afternoon? Good. All right, excited for a safari? Yes. Awesome. And before we hit the reserve, I'm going to give you a little bit of history about it. It was founded in 1971 to protect local wildlife. Now, since then, lots of animals have become used to us humans, which makes it great for pictures. Everyone say, yay! Yay! All right, but it does make those animals susceptible to poachers. Everyone say, boo! All right, a lot less boos than yays, so you guys are on my side. Great to hear. All right, up above your heads, you're going to see a wildlife spotting guide. Hope you guys like it. I stayed up all night coloring it. I think I did a pretty good job, right? All right. Now, we'll be making jokes throughout the safari, so feel free to give a courtesy laugh. They may be corny, but hey, they're jokes nonetheless. We're going to head on in right now. I have clearance from our warden. Airborne Patrol, Airborne Patrol. This is Simba 1. Do you read me? Over.
Simba 1, this is Warden Wilson Mutua. Over.
Jumbo Wilson, so good to hear your voice. Simba 1 hearing Little Aturi. Over.
I'm Jumbo, Simba 1. Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
All right, Wilson, thanks for that hint.
Zebra butt.
Now, speaking of animals, you guys might have noticed over there, that's an okapi. That's right, okapi, not original. Yes! I like the back. All right. Now, if you look at their hind end, you'll see those stripes that resemble a zebra, but that's actually the only known living relative of the giraffe. People used to refer to okapis as the unicorns of the forest because people didn't think they actually existed. Very, very skittish animal. And here in a sec, we're going to come up to a watering hole. Great place to spot some rarer species like the black rhino. Now, black rhinos, very rare. There's only about 4,200 left in the wild. Hundreds of thousands have been poached and hunted for their horns. All right, so over on the left right there, you see way back there, that thing that looks like a rock? That's your black rhino right there. Now, black rhinos can weigh about 3,000 pounds each and have skins that are about an inch thick, making them practically impenetrable to anything except humans, sadly. Beautiful, beautiful creatures.
Nope.
So as we go through the forest, be sure you're looking up at the brush. Lots of animals like to use it as a form of camouflage. Oh, look, looks like someone spotted one already. There's a greater kudu right there laying down. They are just hanging out up there. Very, very skittish animal, very shy as well. Now, folks, this is a photo safari, so feel free to take as many photos as you like. Just make sure you're holding on to those cameras as tightly as possible. If you do happen to drop something overboard, I want you to raise your hand up like this and then wave goodbye. Because I'm not allowed to stop. Over on the left here, you're going to see some yellow-billed storks. Now, yellow-billed storks are a carnivorous bird. They'll eat anything from vegetation, smaller snakes, children, smaller birds. Did I say children? I'm just kidding. And we're going to head up to the Sapi River, which is a great place to spot some hippos. Who's excited about that? All right, now this sign says slow. Please watch out for pelicans. Silly pelicans. Oh, looks like there's a hippo right there. Beautiful creatures. And hippos like to remain in the water like that for most of the day. Their delicate skin tends to make them overheat if they stay out for longer. And we're going to get to hippos on the left bank in just a sec. But first, if you observe these birds right here with their wings open, that's the white-breasted cormorant. Now, they do that on purpose. They're trying to dry themselves off. They lack oils in their skin that makes them waterproof. I kind of wish I could throw them a beach towel.
Bed right now.
Up ahead, you're going to see one of our researchers studying the eating patterns of the pink-backed pelican right now. Now, pink-backed pelicans live and work together to gather fish into shallow water so that everyone has enough to eat. All right. Now, there's a hippo on the left right there sleeping. Looks like it's jerking. Might be having a nightmare.
Wow.
See it right there?
So I guess
Doing a little sunbathing.
with a bird.
Beautiful creatures. It looks like we're coming up to a bridge, so everyone please stay seated. Oh no. On the side there, you're going to see some Nile crocodiles. I don't like the looks of that. There's so many of them. The Nile crocodiles are much larger and much more aggressive than the American alligator. Those jaws have more than enough power to crush the bones of their prey. Now guys, they look pretty hungry, so we're going to go ahead and head on out before we become dinner.
Simba 1, come in.
This is Simba 1. Go ahead, Wilson.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red clay pit. You definitely want to check out that area.
Red clay pits. Got it, Wilson. Over on the right-hand side, you're going to see a baobab tree, folks. One of my favorites. Now, baobab trees get the name the upside-down tree For the way they grow, they do that on purpose, going about 9 months out of the year without leaves to conserve water. And we're coming up to my favorite view of the entire reserve. Everyone say, ooh. Ah. All right, folks. Favorite view right here. Now, these are the Serengeti grasslands. Migratory superhighway to millions of animals. Just a small part of the East Africa we're trying so hard to conserve out here in Harambe. Now it is a cool day, so we should have lots of luck seeing some animals. Be on the lookout though. Use that wildlife spotting guide. Now way back over there, good observation folks, that big guy, that's the Patterson eland. Largest antelope in Africa. They weigh about 2,000 pounds. There's another one we're coming up on right now. The Patterson elands also stand about 6 feet tall, just at the shoulder. All right, folks, we're gonna head deeper into the grasslands. Now, as you look around, everything you see has been shaped by the animals that live here. Up ahead, you're gonna notice some trees that have been knocked down. That's the work of elephants. They'll bulldoze over those old trees to allow new ones to grow. Taller animals like giraffes will prune the top parts of the trees to allow light to come through, like you see over here on your left, so that grass can grow. Animals like the Patterson eland, I think we're going to pass on the left as well, they'll mow down the tall grasses you see, and smaller animals like the Thompson's gazelle, we'll catch up with them here in a bit, will trim around the edges. So in a balanced ecosystem like this, there's enough food for everyone at all times. There's your Patterson eland over there on the left. All right. Now it looks like there's some termite mounds, actually a lot. Now termite mounds are made out of mud and saliva. When they sit in the hot African sun for days at a time, they become hard as concrete. Now elephants like to use these as scratching posts. They'll wear them down, and when they become smaller, like the one on your right, animals like your Thompson's gazelle will use them as lookout posts. Good observation, folks. Up on the hill, that's the sable antelope. Now if you look at those horns on top of their head, they use those to ward off predators. They'll often be seen kneeling down on one knee, showing those horns to tell predators to back off. So as we head into the grasslands, they are home to some more well-known animals, like the giraffes I mentioned earlier, elephants, cheetahs, even some lions. But not to worry, folks, we've got 2 weeks to spot all those animals. I'm sure we'll catch up with some in a couple of days. There's your Patterson eland. We didn't get a pic earlier. They like to eat lots of vegetation. So be on the lookout up ahead. Giraffes like to hang out on this hillside. They're pretty sly. They like to think they blend in, but we can usually spot them. All right, folks. All right, folks, I'm going to turn the safari over to your hands real quick. Who can identify that animal on the right there based on that wildlife spotting guide?
Wildebeest.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. White-throated wildebeest. They have one of the largest migrations in Africa. 1.5 million, in fact, will migrate across Africa every year. Talk about a yearly vacation. And over there is our beautiful giraffe there. Reticulated giraffe, to be exact. That name reticulated comes from the Latin word reticulata, which means net. If you look at their body, you'll see that net-like pattern. And much like our fingerprints, no two patterns on a giraffe are ever the same. We're gonna head on and up. So there's another giraffe. Now that brown animal way over there, we're gonna get to him in just a sec.